Coach will answer your questions in a moment, but first, let's get an injury update. How do you feel you guys are after a big physical game like that against Delta State?
Really pleased with the way our team looks and the way they're moving around. Kent Morgan and his staff have done a great job in the weight room, getting our guys to where they are right now. Compare and contrast from a year ago. A year ago, you walk into the Delta State locker room. We're at their place after the game, and I just see an exhausted, worn out team going, okay, we still got games left. What's it going to look like? This year, we're a much different group. We're obviously a year older, mature, bigger, stronger. Excited about this push that we're getting ready to make for the last 4 games of the regular season.
How much do you attribute that to growth, development, and just depth as well? Is it a combination of all those things?
It is. We're able to play. We're able to play more people. We're able to, get more guys in and take less reps off of guys. I think you saw that with their secondary, really being exhausted. And our wide receivers, running fresh. I think Jamie Deese, rotated in 9 wide receivers and really kept them fresh throughout the course of the whole game.
It's got to make you guys feel a lot better, too, as a staff moving forward.
Oh, you do. You're not as worried about wearing a guy out. You can now get a few more things done in practice because guys aren't exhausted or you're trying to hold back. I think this time of year, you're always worried about the physicality of it. So we do things a little different and go a little lighter, in some of the physical aspect of practice. But from a leg standpoint, conditioning standpoint, really excited about, where our guys are at.
All right, sounds good. I'm out of questions, so now you get to ask the questions. We continue to get great responses on social media and through GoArgos.com. First up is William in Pensacola. What happened to the blue helmets, he wants to know. He was hoping that you could do some, maybe the same with the green, some sort of green scheme with those helmets.
Well, we went with the white this year, and we planned on having the blue. So it is a great question. Ran into some difficulty with the manufacturers getting the blue helmet back to us. So we will hold them for this year and bring them out next year.
All right, we'll see them back. They'll make their triumphant return next year.
They will return. The blue helmets will return.
Good. They had a nice look to them.
Yeah.
I'm sure you're well aware. Craig in Fairhope. He wants to stay on the subject of building for the future. How does in-season recruiting work? You guys are so busy. It seems like that would be the busiest time of the year, but that's when high school kids are playing. So how do you manage your time to get out and recruit?
Friday night home games, we're out watching local teams or, somebody in the area playing. Saturday home games, we've got a handful of prospects from all across the state, really, and Lower Alabama coming and visiting us on game day. So you're constantly in connection with them. You're constantly talking and really, trying to find out what their level of interest is in us and, get a feel for them and spend some time with them in person while they're at our games.
Is that the hardest thing to balance during the season, is keeping your team focused, but then remembering, we got to keep up with recruiting here?
It is, and you just got to, as each coach, cuts out time in their, schedule to stay connected to the recruits so that they know we're watching, we know that we're interested, and they know that, they're on the top of our recruiting board.
Sounds good.